Good afternoon, everyone. Hopefully you are able to hear me now. I may have to try this today. So you can get a laugh as I hold this microphone so you're able to hear me. Maybe this won't be necessary for the whole time I'm here. It will be brief. Good afternoon. That's not going to work, is it? Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the second annual Financial Pathways of the Piedmont Award Lunch. My name is Mike Fisher, and I serve as the volunteer board chair for Financial Pathways. I'm very excited to be here today, and it's especially exciting to see that we have a full house today. So thank you all for making the time and the effort to be here with us today. A little over a year ago, we had a bold idea to celebrate individuals that value service over self, and the Financial Health First Responder Award was born. We hope that this second event is just one of many more to come where we can do the same thing. The stats for us today are encouraging. Our attendance is up, the number of our sponsors is larger, and most importantly, the success of this event allows us to continue our work as financial health first responders. Today's program will shed some more light on this important concept and what it means for our community. So I hope that everyone enjoys what you're about to see and hear over the rest of the program. At Financial Pathways, our work is made possible by the tireless and passionate efforts of our staff who serve our clients every day. For the staff that's here, would you please stand so we can recognize you? Thank you all for all that you do and for being here with us today. I'd also like to give thanks to our board for their support of our staff, of our clients, and of our programs. Would the board members also stand or raise their hands? Thank you to the board. It's a privilege to serve alongside of you. We're also very grateful for the many generous sponsors that helped to make this event possible today. On your table, you'll see cards that have lists of our sponsors. Please express thanks to them as well as you're here. We would like to give special thanks to Truliant Federal Credit Union for serving as our presenting sponsor and partner in this event today, and you'll hear more from them a little later today. To officially begin the program, I'd like to introduce our President and CEO, Phyllis Caldwell-George. The Financial Pathways Board of Directors could not be more proud of or more supportive of Phyllis. It is because of her labor and of love and tireless leadership that our agency has passed the significant milestone of serving our community for more than 50 years. Phyllis joined the Financial Pathways team back in 1998 as a financial counselor. Prior to becoming our CEO in 2019, she led the agency's financial management and debt counseling program, as well as the Center for Home Ownership. Phyllis is a passionate advocate for the importance of asset building for low to moderate income households, and she regularly partners with government agencies, other partners, and nonprofits. Phyllis has served as a trainer, speaker, and educator for many housing counseling and financial education workshops, training sessions, and seminars. Phyllis also serves on numerous local boards and regional committees beyond her service to Financial Pathways. In 2022, the United Way awarded Phyllis the Transformational Leader Award, and we are very grateful for her leadership. Our community is a better place thanks to her. Phyllis and her team exemplify exactly what we're here to celebrate today. That is, those that go above and beyond with care and compassion to be financial health first responders. It is my honor to welcome Phyllis to the stage with the promise that you will learn from and be inspired by her just as we are. Welcome, Phyllis.
Good afternoon. Can you all hear me? Mike, thanks for the beautiful introduction, and thank you all for being here today. It's always humbling to hear my bio. However, I realize none of these accolades would be possible without the people that we care for or the group of amazing individuals that I get the privilege of working alongside every day. They are heroes in my eyes, and I aspire to be a leader that they can rely on, that they can trust, and that they appreciate their ability to show up every single day. I'm proud of the program directors, the counselors, and the administrative staff for their incredible commitment to this community. And I'm going to go off script today and say that I also want to recognize Pam Anglin, who is our Chief Development Officer, for all of her great work and for putting everything together today. If you ever receive an email from Pam, it is detailed and you never have any questions. There is a saying that we have in this community: everyone needs a Pam, but you can't have mine. Our counselors carry many certifications. We are the area's only HUD-approved housing counseling agency, and we're an affiliate of the National Foundation for Accredited Counseling. We're also a United Way partner agency. Every program and service we provide is centered around improving the financial well-being of our community. Talking about Financial Pathways of the Piedmont comes easy for me. This organization has been my work home for almost 25 years. I will be celebrating my 25th anniversary in June. And last year, thank you. Last year we celebrated 50 years in the community. There is truly a singular reason I remain committed to this work. I know and see firsthand how important our services are to this community and for our friends and our family. At Financial Pathways of the Piedmont, we help improve their financial well-being, and we are the community's financial health first responder, regardless of one's age, race, income, livelihood, or first language. There is a need for financial counseling, for financial coaching, and for education. Financial security is something that we all strive for. Security that looks like a good credit score, the ability to pay bills on time, carrying moderate debt, and being able to build an emergency fund. None of us have been exempt from rising food and gas prices. I hope that when you drove over today that your gas tanks were sufficient to get you back here, to get you here and back to the pump. I also hope that you understand there are so many people who struggle to put food on the table, to keep gas in the car. And often these implications mean that they make hard choices. Making a choice whether to put food on the table or to pay the rent. Making the choice to put gas in the car, to get to work, or to pay their utilities. It's a balancing act. And when you're in crisis and you don't have a livable wage, when you don't have health care, or you're experiencing housing instability and food insecurity, you make decisions that may not necessarily be in your best interest, but they are in your best interest for that given day. Financial Pathways teaches individuals how to make the best sound decisions, how to manage what they have, and how to develop a spending plan, how to maximize their income, and sometimes how to give up some of the things that may not necessarily be in their best interest. Our services build confidence, skills, and financial stability that changes lives for the better forever. In the logo of Financial Pathways is a heart. That heart is our guiding star. It is the compass that keeps us focused no matter how things are changing and moving around it. Like the North Star, it stays fixed and in focus. It is with our hearts that we provide trusted financial guidance. There is no way that a person can sit across from you, tell you everything about their financial situation without you feeling compassion. We offer trusted financial guidance with care, and every individual and family departs with our office with hope and a personalized action plan, even when they are in the direst situations. Proverbs 11:14 reads, "Where there is no counsel, the people fall, but in the multitude of counselors, there is safety." Financial Pathways of the Piedmont is the multitude of counselors, and within our halls, there is safety. Your community, our community, is in the hands of capable individuals. Today, you're going to hear more about our clients, the families, the individuals, the single mothers, the veterans, the seniors, and those in crisis, those who did not know where to go, who sought counsel, and those who received safe care. They desire another chance to save their homes, to improve their current financial position, to build wealth, or to simply pay their bills on time. We believe they will reach their goals. They will become stable again, or for the first time ever. This is how we approach each client, individually, with our heart, with compassion and care, determining what steps they need, giving them a customized plan, and assuring them that they can do it. Then they put in the hard work and show up. You will hear more about these remarkable, hardworking neighbors in our community. I ask that you please listen with your heart. Thank you. At this time, I get to introduce a very passionate board member with a big heart to join me on stage. Andy is the type of board member that we all wish we could clone. He brings energy, he brings great ideas and good ones, and he's always inviting others to learn more about FPP. Andy.
Thank you, Phyllis. Oh, sorry about that. You heard me at least that time. Good afternoon, I'm Andy Harding. I'm a volunteer at Financial Pathways. I also work for the CPA firm Bernard Robinson and Company, and it has been an honor to be part of the creation of this annual award we call the Financial Health First Responder Award. We're excited to be acknowledging and celebrating 8 individuals who make it part of their daily job to focus on those who need assistance and counseling to become financially stable. You know, this time of year, there are a lot of awards given out for the C-suite. CEO of the Year, CFO of the Year, CIO, Best Places to Work. Those winners are all very deserving. They have accomplished a lot, and they have worked hard to propel their organizations. But today's awards are for those who walk among us, for those who go the extra mile, for those who give extra focus and individuals' attention. They are listeners and doers all rolled up into one. They give special attention to those who need help in their financial affairs. But no need to say more. You're going to hear about it all very soon. But why financial health first responder? We identify with first responders of all types. They are our heroes. In today's world, we depend on their expertise, their heroism, and the way they protect and care for people. Financial first responders are no different. Heroes, all of them. I know, I have seen your bio write-ups, working hard every day, protecting people, advising people, showing up for them, and displaying positivity, all with care, compassion, and empathy. All of this with unstoppable dedication, never giving up even when your clients thought, perhaps, all efforts were exhausted. It is now time to recognize these financial first responders who walk among us. It is my honor to hand the podium to Kathy Cisna and have her guide us through the award recognition portion of the program. Kathy is a longtime supporter of Financial Pathways and the immediate past chair of the Board of Directors. We are always impressed with her efficiency at running board meetings, the clarity of her communication, and her pleasant voice. Therefore, she is the right person to guide us through today's award presentation process. Thank you, Kathy.
All right. Well, thank you, Andy, for that heartfelt introduction. That was very nice. I understand the assignment. My role today is to guide us through the awards portion. So let's jump right into it. We had over 25 pages of content on these award finalists and the winner, so please know that what we are highlighting on their contributions and services is just the tip of the iceberg. Out of all of our nominations, these 7 finalists and 1 winner were selected. We had nominations from a variety of sectors: nonprofit, government, financial institutions, and real estate. Now, you know how you often get asked to hold your applause. Well, we aren't as disciplined as all that. And we like to celebrate people. So, and we especially want to celebrate these folks. But I do need to read a description of each of them as they are coming up here, so please do wait until I finish that and they are up in front with their award so that they can look at us celebrating them together. Award recipients, make your way to your right side of the stage, like we came up, as soon as I call your name and start reading a bit about you. Then you will walk in front of me. Don't worry about walking in front of me. As you will be presented your award from Bianca Green, our 2022 Financial Health First Responder, Phyllis Caldwell-George, our President and CEO, and Mike Fisher, our Board Chair. Let's do this. We are starting with a staff member of Financial Pathways who was chosen as a finalist that has been a leader and inspiration amongst her coworkers and colleagues. And well, we're starting with her because, you know, FPP, Financial Pathways of the Piedmont, FPP. We get to start. We ask that you remain up front until all have received their award so that we can acknowledge you all at once. And now on to our first award recipient. Ada Harshaw, Housing Counselor for the Center for Home Ownership Program at Financial Pathways of the Piedmont. Ada was chosen from the FPP staff because of her steadfast dependability and how she has shown herself to be a leader among her peers, facing challenges and adapting with a positive attitude. As a housing counselor, Ada is committed to assisting first-time home buyers become mortgage-ready and become homeowners. She provides one-on-one pre-purchase counseling, reviews clients' credit reports, budgets, and finances to develop an individualized action plan. The action plan may include paying off or reducing debt, tracking spending, starting to save, or paying off collections. Whatever it will take to help clients overcome obstacles to homeownership, Ada makes sure she knows about the resources that are available in the community so that she can make them available to her clients. She works with her clients patiently and diligently, no matter how long it takes, to help them not only achieve home ownership, but maintain their home and avoid foreclosure. Ada has established great relationships with housing partners, realtors, lenders, and others who may assist her clients. If she doesn't know someone and she thinks they can help her client, she gets to know them. In the 2 years Ada has been with Financial Pathways, she has assisted over 20 families and individuals purchase and close on their homes. 4 of these homeowners received down payment assistance for up to $50,000 because Ada walked them through the requirements and expectations to receive that extra support. There is no doubt that Ada is passionate about her clients reaching the goal of homeownership. Tina Atkins, Director of Client Services, Crisis Control Ministries. Tina has been described as a master at customer service because she provides this attention without caring about titles, income levels, or limitations. She treats everyone with respect and dignity. Her colleagues in her organization and other organizations describe her as a problem solver. She uses her deep knowledge of the community, available resources, and professional experience to untangle challenges and create solutions. Tina is a highly skilled advisor for clients who are experiencing a crisis. She connects them to services and to people who she knows will help them with next steps. Each individual client comes with their own needs, situations, and barriers. And she has learned a lot over the years about how to be a champion for her clients, provide them with resources, building a safety net, and not letting anyone slip through the cracks. Therefore, she believes in mentoring others to become stronger counselors and client advocates, even if they work for another organization. She is an excellent counselor, teammate, and mentor. Margaret Elliott, Executive Director of Crisis Control Ministry, says about Tina, anyone can experience a financial crisis. People who are going through a financial crisis need answers to hard life questions. This is what Tina does. It is not easy work. It is emotionally and mentally draining to constantly work with individuals going through tough times. But Tina comes to work every day and is there for them. Adolfo Bricheno, Human Relations Administrator and Hispanic Outreach Coordinator, City of Winston-Salem. Adolfo consistently goes above and beyond to ensure an equal playing field regarding housing accessibility for all residents of the community. He is the ultimate team player and provides translating and interpreting services, whether the need is directly related to his regular duties as a fair housing investigator and mediator or not. He will even contact other city departments and service providers on behalf of those for whom English is a second language. As a result of Adolfo's interest in and compassion for others, he has resolved issues of real or perceived unfair treatment in countless residential transactions. This has enabled residents to maximize their financial resources to secure safe and affordable housing. He has also mediated hundreds of housing dispute cases that yielded financial resolutions that were to the benefit of historically disenfranchised residents. Adolfo will often tell a resident to call him back if the same or a new issue happens to arise that negatively impacts their living situation. Adolfo has created his own database to monitor repeat complaints and alleged violations of fair housing and landlord-tenant laws. His database has come in handy in assisting him with patterns and practices that warrant special attention or training. Adolfo's superior commitment to customer service is very critical for Spanish-speaking residents because it ensures their access to city programs and services, including housing access that is free from discrimination and other legal protections. Cynthia Kelly, Vice President, Senior Advisor, Merrill Lynch Wealth Management. Race, gender, and power are always operating. As a Black woman, Cynthia has navigated and excelled in a field that is predominantly white males. You can often find Cynthia volunteering, organizing, and supporting nonprofit efforts. Cynthia is a well-known and trusted financial advisor in the Triad community. Cynthia understands the systemic challenges underserved communities face that lead to the racial wealth gap, and she takes action to foster opportunities for the next generation through her work with BIPOC students at local colleges and universities. She has conducted educational classes regarding financial wellness and estate planning for students, staff, and alumni at Winston-Salem State University. She regularly shows up for student events, especially when there is an opportunity to mentor college students or young professionals who are entering the financial planning field. Just this semester, she joined FPP and WSSU at a recent learning opportunity for students who are interested in becoming an entrepreneur and starting a business. Her colleagues at Bank of America Merrill Lynch say Cynthia goes above and beyond everywhere. Cynthia has a can-do attitude, always showing up whenever you need her for our clients and our community. She is innately philanthropic and actively involved in our Triad community. She provides financial advising to her affluent clients daily and also financial literacy to marginalized populations. Over her career, Cynthia has touched thousands of people from her professional and personal work. There are many people that credit Cynthia's educational presentations and human connections to landing their first job, purchasing their first home, ensuring their family had resources for the long-term care of aging parents, the financial means to honor the life of a grandparent that passed away, to retire, or plan for their children's education. Andrea Kurtz, Executive Director, Strategic Housing Initiatives, United Way. Andrea's work at housing at its core means that the unhoused become housed, but it is not that simple. To have shelter is a basic human need. She aims to make sure that everyone is not only housed, but they are housed in such a way that one feels safe and able to engage in those other aspects of life to promote health and well-being, education, and socioeconomic mobility. Through her work, Andrea strives to give voice to the homeless and to advance housing for the marginalized and underserved. Andrea currently leads the Housing Matters work at United Way. In this role, she works with local, state, and national organizations to improve the delivery of homeless services in Forsyth County. She is responsible for developing and managing the Community Intake Center and the Forsyth Rapid Rehousing Collaborative, which includes the Supported Services for Veterans Family Program. These innovative programs work with other homeless service providers to ensure the use of best practice models, provide targeted service delivery, and work in coordinated fashion. She has worked with community partners to develop over 600 new units of supportive housing to ensure the resources to help house our community's most vulnerable members are available. Andrea has worked tirelessly for the past 17 years, helping to secure the right to safe, decent, affordable housing for all. Under her leadership and through her strategic envisioning, the 10-year goal to end homelessness, established by Mayor Joines, was realized and executed. She works in her professional and private life to ensure that the less fortunate and the traditionally unheard are supported and resourced in the way they need. Without her leadership and innovation with an equity lens, the housing landscape of Winston-Salem and Forsyth County would be a very different place, and our fellow citizens and neighbors would be much less fortunate. Tammy Watson, Realtor, Coldwell Banker Advantage. In her professional life, Tammy is a well-known luxury certified realtor and broker with 30 years of experience who has won top realtor awards over consecutive years. However, Tammy has been described as having a true heart for people. She works alongside her real estate clients to assist them in navigating the real estate market to buy, sell, or invest. Teaching financial literacy is a very important component of her client onboarding. Tammy has led several service initiatives to improve the lives of families in need, including diaper drives, blanket drives, food drives, and participating in events through other local nonprofits. Tammy has helped over 1,000 people directly within the Winston-Salem area, all with the focus on assisting families becoming financially independent and responsible. Through her work as a realtor and volunteering in the community, she realized that in addition to lacking access and resources, many also lacked the confidence to pursue their dreams. This led her to write a book with principles on living, creating, and claiming your vision called The Vision Within. In conjunction with the book, she launched a 12-week vision coaching program where she has encouraged, coached, and assisted women in reaching their goals. Her principles include financial stability, recommendations on balancing expenses, investing, donating, and personal development. She is dedicated to modeling these principles in her daily life and faithfully gives of her resources to help others. As I mentioned earlier, we were impressed by the nominations and the finalists this year. The complete and eligible nominations were put in a uniform template where all names, organizations, and other identifiers were redacted. Then, a committee of 9 members reviewed the nominations and utilized a scoring matrix to help select the 2023 I am so sorry. Apparently we had a page turning problem here. Somebody has fat fingers, I guess. Andy Hagler, Executive Director, Mental Health Association of Forsyth County. Yes, Andy is no stranger here in Winston-Salem, Forsyth County, even if I wanted to skip him. Andy has been the director of the Mental Health Association for 25 years and is well known for his trainings and advocacy work. I'm so sorry. In 2000, under Andy's leadership, the Mental Health Association started a representative payee program to assist those who are unable to manage their own finances by ensuring that they have housing, food, and other basic needs. Andy and his team are committed partners to any nonprofit, organization, or individual who needs information or resources about mental health. For example, the Crisis Intervention Training is a 5-day, 40-hour training program for first responders who work in law enforcement, campus police, security, EMS, probation parole, fire, school resource officers, and so on. This training provides the tools to improve safe handling on behavioral health situations and to de-escalate and divert persons in a behavioral health crisis away from the criminal justice system to community-based mental health services. In addition to all his duties as an executive director, Andy schedules, plans, and coordinates these intensive trainings and spends lots of time on this, from securing the site, scheduling instructors for each module, securing field visits, planning role plays, providing training materials, snacks, and supplies for each training class. Listen to this. In fact, he just completed the 60th CIT training for Forsyth County first responders in March. This is just one of several trainings and educational programs that Andy provides. And he has done this regularly, free of charge, for the Financial Pathways staff. Andy is compassionate and dedicated in assisting all clients to find solutions to challenges they face and focuses on their unique needs. He has numerous connections throughout the community and does not hesitate to use his resources to find a resolution for a client in need. Okay. So, as you can already tell, the nominations were strong and the recipients we have honored so far are very deserving. Please direct your eyes to the screens for a video. The winner of the 2023 Financial Pathways of the Piedmont Financial Health First Responder Award will share a few words with us now.
It's been an extremely rewarding career. I feel like for the past 30 years, I've always been in the helping profession, but I felt like that's where I was supposed to be. It truly is a passion for me. I've worked at the Department of Social Services and then with Habitat and now with ESR. So I have helped and worked with a lot of families. I think my ultimate goal through all of this has been to pay it forward. Because, I mean, this might be cliche, but I feel like no man is an island, you know? It takes a village. Sometimes when you're just like working and, you know, you're doing all this paperwork and you gotta go through this, and then it's like, does this really even matter? And then it seems like as soon as I feel like that, I will see somebody that I have worked with like maybe 15 years ago. And they're like, Miss Hilda, I'm still in my house. I mean, they're just so excited. And then it makes you know that you're doing what you're supposed to do. So what are you doing? Wait, what? What's the problem? Well, you know, it's like, well, I don't think I can do it, and it's just hard, and I gotta do this. Okay, well, it's hard, but what? What's the alternative? What are you gonna do? Like, just stay where you are? And you know, and I think that's it, you know, because you can see, I'm like, you can do anything if you know there's a time limit. Like, it's not gonna last forever. Like, you're gonna do that. So are you going to be, you know, even in graduate school, I could say, like, okay, do I wanna be 40 with the, you know, graduate degree? Well, you're gonna be 40 with it or without it. Either way, you're gonna be 40. So, you know, what's the difference? So that's kind of how I look at, you know, families. And when I'm talking to them, and especially like Alice, like, what? Why? You are already there. You are already there. You cannot give up now. I have devoted my career and my life to helping others. I truly want to make a difference and help others. And like I said, to pay it forward. That is my ultimate goal, is just to pay it forward, because I didn't get here alone, and anything that I can do to help someone to get to where they want to be is what I'm gonna do.
Incredible, right? Hilda, congratulations. I am honored to share more about her as she makes her way to greet Phyllis and Mike. Hilda Moore, IDA Program Manager, Experiment in Self-Reliance. A colleague of Hilda's gave high praise, saying Hilda's integrity, loyalty, and dedication in working with families never wavered. She was the first call a family would make when they had challenges or struggles. For them, she was family, a confidant providing support, encouragement, guidance, and sometimes tough love to ensure their success. She demonstrates selflessness by putting others first and providing exceptional customer service. As a team member, Hilda fosters mutual respect, facilitates professional growth and mentorship, exemplifies trust and integrity, volunteers for whatever is needed, and is always open to collaboration. A staff member who works with Hilda wrote that she is the best person he has ever worked for, and she has taught me the highest standards of case management, data entry, and economic literacy. Yet another team member said, Hilda encourages the personal, hands-on approach Whether it be just a listening ear, additional resources, or a gentle push towards goals, everyone receives undivided attention. Hilda has been essential and integral for many individuals and families reaching their goal of home ownership, easily over 500, even when they were turned down other places or when they didn't initially meet the guidelines. Hilda wouldn't take no for an answer. However, not yet was acceptable. And that's where Hilda thrived and went to work on behalf of her client. Hilda is known for engaging community resources, including ESR, Habitat, Financial Pathways, Center for Home Ownership, IDA programs, city or county resources, financial institutions, law firms. Okay, anybody. Whatever and whoever it took. She even partnered with a counseling agency to provide additional support for families as they managed responsibilities of family, employment, and completing the homeownership program and other duties. She knew her clients were often under an enormous amount of stress and understood that they could benefit from the opportunity to establish or strengthen healthy coping strategies for mental health and wellness as she was working with them to increase financial literacy, build assets, create a foundation of stability, and cultivate a legacy of financial well-being for families and the next generation. Hilda pours her heart and soul into her work with each individual and family. She is a busy lady with a big family, friends, sorority church, and somehow finds time for everyone. Now, on top of this, there's something you need to know about Hilda. Celebrations and gifts are her thing. Hilda will be the first to celebrate the accomplishment of clients or colleagues, no matter how small. She is known for her personalized gifts that she picks out or buys herself. She will cheer and celebrate through every win and share tears and heartbreak amid obstacles and adversity. One of her nominators wrote, "There is no one more deserving of this award," and we agree. Hilda has quietly and humbly dedicated her 30-plus year career to helping others have financial freedom and build generational wealth. And today we celebrate her and name her the 2023 FPP Financial Health First Responder of the Year. Please give all of our finalists and Hilda another round of applause as they make their way to their seats. And a last bit of instructions for our award winners. Please stay with us for a few minutes afterwards for a group photo. And we have nice packaging for you to securely take your awards home with you. We will now watch a short video where we will hear directly from some Financial Pathways clients.
Not too many people in my family were homeowners, and that is something that I've always aspired to do. I just didn't see a way.
We want our clients to succeed in whatever goals they've set for themselves, no matter how small they seem or how big they seem.
You know, I work for Industries for the Blind, and I used to be able to see pretty good, but I was still, with magnifiers and everything, I was able to get by, and I always took care of my own bills and stuff, but it goes until it's gone.
Financial Pathways of the Piedmont is a 501c3, nonprofit, local United Way funded partner, and the only local HUD-approved housing counseling agency. The organization was established in 1972 to address consumer debt issues that were prevalent at the time. Over time, our services and programs have grown and evolved to meet emerging needs.
2014 was a very stressful year for me. I was going through a divorce, I was finishing up my dissertation, and I was interning at Reynolds. And so it was the entry-level job there, so I wanted to make sure that I did well. So I was talking to someone from church and about my financial problems related to credit cards and divorce and everything. You know, that brings up a lot of either emotional issues or financial issues. So I came here, and they were it was a very positive experience. They were able to consolidate multiple credit cards down from, I think, 3 to 1, and decrease the interest rate from 20% to 1%. And so with that in mind, I didn't have to pay $150 a month in interest. I could pay that extra to actually the principal and pay it off a lot faster.
We understand how difficult it could be for someone to talk about their financial decisions for the first time with a stranger. We know that money management skills are often learned by simply trial, error, and mistakes. Many people simply do not have sufficient savings to handle large or even small financial challenges that arise.
Just a little bit before the pandemic, which was 4 or 5 years ago. Anyway, that's when I started looking for help, and Services for the Blind gave me your phone number. That's when your service came in, and I'm real thankful for that. She goes through my mail, makes sure everything's okay, makes sure my checkbook's up to date, and checks my bank statements, see if there's anything going on that I don't know about, as well as what is going on. But yeah, all the things that I used to be able to do is she can do that for me.
A home is usually the single most important purchase a client will make. It represents an investment in a client's future, in a community, and it just makes them proud to be a homeowner.
Through this program, it was a way. You know, it was a means to an end, and, you know, I had wonderful people to help me and to guide me and lead me and give me great information and a wealth of knowledge to just see me through the process, and it was painless. Life as a homeowner have definitely made me feel independent. It made me feel confident that I can put a goal out there and obtain it. It has also allowed my children to see that things don't just have to be a dream. They can be a reality. I feel like I am leaving them something. My son is very proud of me. It feels amazing. You know, as a single parent, sometimes you feel like you hit a roadblock. And you feel like you don't know how, but there's a certain kind of push and a certain kind of drive when you have two amazing people that love you and look up to you and need you for everything. And I just feel like all of the challenges and the obstacles and the fight that I had in me to be a homeowner, to be stable, to raise them in a wholesome environment, you know, was all worth it.
History has taught us that financial challenges and crises happen. Financial Pathways has been here for 50 years to help our neighbors survive through these financial challenges. And we will continue to be here to ensure the financial stability of those who are hardest hit.
Unfortunately, and this is true, most of my culture think I gotta work because I gotta pay. I gotta work because I gotta pay. And I learned that if I work smart and if I save in a smart way, I will work so I can build something that allow me to be peaceful in the situation where if something happened, I don't have to worry about it because I got my 3-6 months of cost of living and I'll be okay with it. And one of the amazing things that I learned is investment. The bank is the bank and we have to use it. But if we invest and multiply your money for a long term, and just hearing myself talking that way is exciting because I didn't know. I was like, I'm gonna put money away for my children to go to school. If they don't wanna do it, I still got my savings. But now the concept, the way that I speak about money, the way that I think about money is pretty much thanks to Financial Pathways.
At Financial Pathways of the Piedmont, we believe that everyone deserves a chance for financial well-being. We counsel clients in crisis. We coach people on how to improve their financial health. And we improve the overall financial well-being of our community with financial education.
Oh, it means freedom. It means freedom. And it means mom can jump out and say, hold it, I gotta go and be with my kids. Or a friend needs help. Or just the fact that I was an employee and I became a leader.
Without the financial pathways of the Piedmont, I wouldn't have been able to concentrate on all that I needed to concentrate on. It just allowed me to get to the next step.
I just can't thank you guys enough. Thank you.
Yeah. We're here for you.
Now that is quite a video to follow. And as you can see, our current and past clients are very special to us. You won't be surprised to know that there are hundreds of stories just like theirs. I'm the final speaker and charged with tying it all together this afternoon. I work with a lot of accountants. We partner with a lot of folks in numerous industries. So I know sometimes folks care about numbers, measurable impact, KPIs. I have that information for you. The stats are alarming. The situation that many are living in today is concerning, but Financial Pathways work, it's impressive. It plays a vital role in the future of our community. Now is a time like no other for those facing financial instability on a daily basis or being asked to recover from something unexpected. Now is a time like no other for our families, our youth, our senior citizens, our veterans, our neighbors all around us. With cost increasing on vital items, but fixed income being stretched. Let me give a moment as I talk about some data. Current economic challenges have resulted in increased bankruptcy filings, student loan exceeding credit card debt, higher credit card interest rates, medical debts reaching a record level. The Healthy People Study and Framework identifies economic stability as one of the social determinants that have a major impact on health, well-being, and quality of life. Their study shows that 1 in 10 people live in poverty and many can't afford healthy food, health care, and housing. The data shows that many people with steady work, while are more likely to be healthy, don't earn enough to afford all the things they need for their well-being. That's their words. Let me repeat that. People are working, but don't earn enough to afford their basic needs. Concerning, troubling, you may say? Well, let me give you some positive numbers, some things to think about when it comes to Financial Pathways. As you can see from these statistics, the clients who come to us aren't just dealing with one hardship, they're dealing with a 2 or more compounding issues. An FPP client may receive 6 months of counseling, or it may be years. Our counselors easily conduct over 50,000 counseling sessions each year. The impact has been far-reaching in our community. Since we opened 50 years ago, Financial Pathways of the Piedmont has served over 50,000 clients with debt management, foreclosure prevention, and a wide range of counseling services. Since 2002, the Center for Home Ownership was created and became a program at FPP. Almost 2,000 individuals and families have become first-time homeowners. By supporting Financial Pathways, we are not only support the families that the organization serves, but we make an investment in the future of our community, and I believe that is one of the most important investments we can make. It is my privilege today to ask you to join me and make a financial investment and ongoing success of this agency. To better understand the many support options available, I'd like to ask our table captains around the room to pass out the pledge cards now from the white envelopes and the pens. In order to continue our current work and expand our impact to serve even more members of this community, we ask that you consider becoming an ongoing investor at one of the levels on your card. The first selection on the card has giving levels, and we know each of you have different contribution abilities. Remember, these investments can be over multiple years. You see the introduced giving levels, and we understand we all have different financial means. So we provide a fill-in-the-blank line just for you. On this line, tell us how much you would like to give. We truly appreciate whatever level of support you can provide. Please note that the QR code on the screen goes directly to the donate page at our website. You can give securely by pointing your phones or tablets at the screens. Perhaps you would like to consider a gift of stock or something else, or you'd like to have us come speak at your companies or organization. If so, please check the box, one that says, please contact me. I have other thoughts to share. I know many of you are still writing or plugging in your information on your phone, but if I could have your attention for just a moment, it's important that you really hear what I'm about to say. Whatever investment you have chosen to make today, whether it's a multi-year gift or a gift today, on behalf of the great people that we serve every day, we sincerely thank you and each and every one for your time today here with us. Please take the next few steps to complete your cards and pass your envelopes back to your table captain. Please, or leave them on the table. Thanks to all of you for taking your time again, another busy day, to be here with us. And please expect my personal thanks for your generous support. Now I'd like to bring up a special guest, who, with his employer, Truliant Federal Credit Union, helped make this luncheon free for many of you and ensure that the sponsorship dollars from our sponsors are going directly into the programs and the services of Financial Pathway Organization. Thank you, Truliant, for underwriting this event and being such a valuable partner in our work. Atticus Simpson, Senior Director of Community Engagement and Government Affairs at Truliant Federal Credit Union, will close our time today with you with a few words. Thank you, Atticus.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you, Andy. For those of you who don't know, I believe that Andy was a catalyst for this event, to make this event happen. So, Andy, thanks for being a hero to us so we can honor the other heroes of the community. So, thank you very much. Truliant Federal Credit Union is honored to be the presenting sponsor of today's event. This event, unlike any other, gives us a chance to really award recipients who are true community heroes. So congratulations to each of you, wherever you all are scattered in the group. And thank you, most importantly, for making individuals and families in our community more financially stable. Financial Pathways is a natural partner for Truliant. Their mission to improve financial well-being aligns very well with our community focus areas of youth and education, financial wellness, economic mobility, and community development. So really, they align well with all four of our focus areas. Their clients are special to them, and they receive specialized one-on-one care, and we feel the same way and work with our members of Truliant Federal Credit Union in exactly the same manner. Because of our strong alliance with Financial Pathways, and on behalf of our entire Truliant team, thank you, each and every one of you, for sharing this lunchtime with us. We really appreciate you being here. And before I close, I have been asked to remind those award winners to make sure you come up to the front when we get finished so you can get a couple pictures, a group picture but also bring your colleagues and your cheerleaders with you so you can take pictures with them as well. Again, thank you very much for all of you all who joined us today, and please know that the community is a stronger place because of each and every one of you here today. So thank you again very much, and we hope that you have a beautiful afternoon. Thank you.